Children, this is your physics Vinay sir. So as for your information, and all of you know, now the classes are going on DD Adigiri and TSAT in Telugu medium. That's why it is little bit difficult for English medium students. For them only, I am going to explain the same worksheets in English. So watch, go through them. After these, we will meet in live classes. Go ahead. Hi children, this is your physics Vinay sir. So as for your information, and all of you know, now the classes are going on DD Adigiri and TSAT in Telugu medium. That's why it is little bit difficult for English medium students. For them only, I am going to explain the same worksheets in English. So watch, go through them. After these, we will meet in live classes. Go ahead. Hi children. So now let us go for worksheet 1. So here some keywords are there: concave mirror, convex mirror, pole, center of curvature, radius of curvature, and principal axis. So let us know about these words, keywords. Okay, let us see. To understand that, we go for next slide. All we know in previous classes we learned about the plane mirrors, curved surfaces, like that. In the same topic here. So look here in this diagram, figure A, convex surface and concave surface, and it is the halo ball. So it was given one example. What's that? Take a halo ball, cut a small piece of it, and observe the surfaces formed in the piece. We find the bulged surface and deep surface. Clear? Now in this diagram, the bulged surface is convex surface. Bulged means it seems to be outwards. Convex means it seems to be inward. Clear? Convex and concave surface. So it seems to be like, for example, you are taking a lunch plate. In that lunch plate, steel plate, I am talking about steel plate. In the steel plate, some inward space it is there and outward is there. So in that outward should be taken as the convex and inward should be taken as the concave. Same manner, it is bulks outwards, that is the convex, and it should be inside, that is the concave. Clear? So in daily life also we can observe so many surfaces like concave and convex. So let us, we can see now here convex mirror. To know about the difference between a convex and concave mirrors, observe the diagrams figure B and figure C. So in figure B, what you observed here, some dark lines are there. In this figure B, P means pole. Pole means what? Mid portion. Midpoint of the mirror is called pole. And this is the C. C means what? Center of curvature. Center of curvature means if you can draw more number of normal lines from the spherical surface, they will meet at one point on the principal axis. Here PC is the principal axis. If you can draw a horizontal line between P and C, that should be here a principal axis. So now here, if you can draw so many normals from the surface, that they should be meet at the point C. That point is what we call known as center of curvature. Okay children, in figure B, here PC, C means center of curvature, P means pole. Here dotted lines, the dotted lines on the surface, there should be here dotted lines. These dotted lines here, that is the non-reflecting surface. Non-reflecting surface. And along the P side, some surface it is there, that should be here convex surface. Convex. In figure B, in figure C, quite opposite to the figure number B. Here outside lines are there. outside lines are there. These outside lines are the non-reflected surface. Clear? Inside only the some light should be false. That means now the inner side is the reflected surface and outer side is the non-reflected surface. So that is the main difference between the concave and convex according to their structure. Here geometrical dimensions in figure B, that is the convex mirror, then the reflected surface is outward and non-reflected surface is inward. In figure number C, non-reflected is outward and reflected is inward. So this is the main difference between a convex mirror and a concave mirror. Again I am telling, in figure number B we have convex. Out in this diagram along the P side, this is the outer one. The outer surface is the reflected surface and inside is the non-reflected surface. And in figure number C, what it is? Outside the, to the side of the P, what you have dotted lines. This dotted lines means what? It is non-reflected surface. And here inner portion should be reflected surface. It is now it is concave mirror. So this is the main difference between the concave and convex. In case of a convex, reflected surface is outward, bulging, that means outwards. In this concave, reflected surface is inward. So no need to get confusion. Simply you have to remind one thing, automatically opposite to that one is the second one. Children, so this is about the first thing. And in this, now let's learn a few terms related to the spherical mirrors. The first thing is pole of mirror. What you are saying? Geometrical center or midpoint of the mirror is called pole of the mirror. So I already told you, you can take any mirror, either it is convex or concave. The middle point should be here, pole. So in this diagram, this is the pole, now it is the convex, and this is the concave, midpoint is pole. So that's why you can take any one of the mirror, the midpoint must be always is called, yes, it is the pole. Next thing is center of curvature. Geometrical center or midpoint of the mirror is called the pole of the mirror. So that means if you can take a spherical like a circle, for example, if you can take a circle, this is the midpoint of the circle. In the same manner, if you can take any one of the mirror and we have to construct one circle, then the midpoint should represent the center of curvature. So in this case we have, this is the now convex mirror and this is the concave mirror. By using convex mirror and by using concave mirror, just we are constructing one circle. Then if you can construct the one circle, the midpoint is here what? Center of curvature. Here also center of curvature. So in our textbook we have another definition, we can see later. Okay, and now radius of curvature. Radius of curvature. So here now in this diagram, P is the pole and C is the center of curvature. If you can join the P and C, what we get? That is the radius of curvature. In generally in circles, what we say, from the midpoint to the, at any point on the circle should be taken as the radius. So in the same manner here, from midpoint to the any point, that point is what here? Pole. So pole to center of curvature, that should be called here radius of curvature. So these are the important things in the first worksheet. What is convex mirror and concave mirror, pole, center of curvature and radius of curvature. Again I am telling, in case of convex mirror, reflecting surface is outward, non-reflected surface is inward. In case of concave mirror, reflected surface is inward and non-reflected is outward. And what is pole? Middle of the point is what we call pole. And middle of the any spherical mirror, it is concave or convex, that is what we call pole. Center of curvature. What is center of curvature? That is between pole to the center of, here center of curvature I am telling. Center of curvature means what? Simply you can take a spherical, we can draw a spherical or sphere with the help of the mirror. concave mirror or convex mirror. Then the midpoint is what we call, that is the center of curvature. General definition is what means, if you can draw so many normal lines from the spherical mirror surface, they will meet at one point. That point we what we call center of curvature. Already we discussed in same thing in 9th class. Just remind once. And now radius of curvature. What is the radius of curvature? Distance between pole to the center of curvature. And one more thing you have to notice, the line which is passes through the P and C, the line which is passes through the P and C, that should be horizontal line always. That horizontal line is what we call principal axis. So in this way you have to identify the pole, center of curvature and radius of curvature. So in the next video we will see, go for next one. Okay children. Hi children. So I think this is the last definition in the first worksheet. Principal axis. See here now, again two diagrams are there. One is belongs to convex, one is belongs to concave. First you guess in that what is convex and what is concave. So just guess now. So here in this diagram you have to observe that mirror consists of two colors. Got this point? One is inner is seems to be like black and outer is seems to be blue color. In this also same thing, the inner is blue color and outward is black color. Clear children? So here tell me now, just guess now here, what is in this diagram, which is the reflected surface and which is the non-reflected surface. And similarly in this diagram also, which one is reflected and which one is non-reflected surface. So here I am going to first this one. Clear? In these diagrams what you are finding, so you are saying some concave mirror, arrow market is there, and midpoint pole and C is center of curvature, and the big line, horizontal line, what it is, principal axis. Told you already, the horizontal line which is passes through the pole, center of curvature, that should be called here principal axis. For example here, how we can identify now? For example, it was mentioned concave mirror. If it is not there, then how you can identify? Simply in this case, the blue color in the diagram, blue color is the non-reflected surface. Non-reflected means the light do not be reflected again when it is fall on it. So here the black color is reflected surface. That's why in previous definitions we discussed already. What's that? The reflected surface is inside here. Clear? The mirror which consists of reflected surface is inward. That is the concave mirror. According to definition of concave mirror, the reflected surface is always inward. That's why here in this diagram the blue color is the outward surface and black is the inward surface. So here black is the reflected surface, means what? When the light is falls on, that should be reflected. That's why in this diagram black color is the reflected surface. That's why according to that the blue color is here non-reflected, black is reflected. That's why the black color is inside or outside? Yes, inside. That's why it is now concave mirror. The reflected surface is inward. And in this diagram, what you observed? Blue color is inward and black is outward. What is meant by black here? Reflected surface. So the black color is outward surface. That's why it is convex mirror. Clear? In this diagram, blue is outside. Here blue is inside. Here black is, in the first diagram what it is? Black is inside. So here, to understand this very clearly, you have to notice the colors. Black color is reflected surface in this case. Blue is non-reflected surface. When the reflected surface is inward, that is the concave. And when the reflected surface is outward, that is the convex mirror. And look here now, he was showing some definition. The horizontal line which passes through the center of curvature is called principal axis of the mirror. So this is the matter you have in worksheet number 1. Some assessment questions are there. See there ones. Why do we call concave and convex mirrors as spherical mirrors? Draw the diagram of convex mirror. So first question is what? Why do we call concave and convex mirrors as spherical mirrors? Why they call spherical mirrors? Because their reflecting surface is spherical. That's why they are called spherical mirrors. And draw the diagrams of convex mirror. So already the diagram it is there. Observe it. And draw the diagram showing radius of curvature and principal axis of the for a concave mirror. So you have to draw the concave mirror, and in that you have to, what you have to identify? Radius of curvature and principal axis. And third one is explain how, fourth one, explain how concave and convex mirrors are formed. So simply, so in general you can write, so we can prepare from a spherical glass mirror, okay, and some multiple choice questions are also there. So some here some questions are there, so we have to answer them. So this is belongs to first worksheet. So already some questions are there, you may get answers from the again worksheet only, so you have to clearly observe that, children. So this is about the first worksheet. Okay, thank you.